Hi.
Hi.
If you open up your mind and see what's inside, it's going to take a lot to make you realize Josh Peck and Drake Bell are two teenagers. One of them's cool and the other one likes homework. How can they coexist? Let's find out. I'm
Drake and
Michael.
Josh. I'm not.
And I'm Drake.
And I'm not.
Look, I think it's cute that you have a little crush on Susan. She has a crush on me, and it ain't little.
It's funny because he emphasized words.
Yeah. Like, a little crush is, like, kind of, like, a way for him to, like, minimize it. And he's saying that it isn't little, because he's saying it's a big crush. It isn't, like, it's a big deal.
No. Tell me which one is Drake and which one is Josh.
Drake is the one in red, and Josh is the one in yellow.
That's green.
It's yellow on my screen.
There's no way it's yellow on your screen.
Yeah, I can assure you that it is.
I guarantee you 1,000...
I'll give you that it's like a yellow-green. I'll give you that.
No.
I can see where green is coming from. I can understand that position, but
I can't
to me,
even,
that color is yellow.
I can't even fathom where you're coming up with the lie that this is yellow.
Well, you know what? Just because you don't see it that way doesn't mean it's not true.
No, that's not how that works.
It is how that works.
No.
All right, fine. Look it up. Tell me what color the shirt was in that specific episode.
Cool. I will.
All right, cool. I'll wait.
Evil!
That's funny because he called a little girl evil and then walked away in like a funny manner, but like he wasn't trying to be funny, and then he hid in a closet again from a little girl.
He walked directly into the closet.
Yeah.
But I'm not ready to die. I haven't seen Paris.
That's not something that a teenager would usually want to do before they die.
Especially it being the one thing that he wants to do before he dies.
What would you like to do before you die? Let us know in the comments below.
It wouldn't be watching this. I can tell you that.
It'd be watching our other videos, which you can find it right over there.
They eat snails, the people smell bad. You don't want to go there.
That's fine because French people are bad?
Apparently. According to Drake Bell.
Yeah. It's not even the case. That wasn't even supposed to be in the show. That was just a real uncut, unfiltered sentence.
What is it? It's a bug. Killing them!
See, that's funny because a bug is like a small microphone, but it's also like a small insect.
Yeah, and he is not a fan of a small microphone, so he wanted him to kill it.
Josh! What?
It's funny because he threw popcorn in the air. Like a
big... He was startled.
Yeah, a big tin of popcorn. It's not a tin.
Yeah, but also, like, it was completely exaggerated. Like, he went for it, you know? He gave an A+ performance. That's funny because he didn't like the taste so much that he used a vacuum to suck it off of his tongue.
So missing context here is that he's allergic to those snacks?
That makes a lot more sense. It's still very funny though, because that's just still not a thing that you do.
Yeah, and then his
vacuum your face off.
His tongue got stuck, which is what happens because it's a suction equipment.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't that suck?
Video games teach hand-eye coordination, which is why I now have cat-like reflexes. Yeah, dead cat-like reflexes.
It's funny because cats are notoriously known for having like fast reflexes, and when a
Yeah.
ball was thrown, he had a delayed reaction.
Absolutely. And he said a dead cat because like he had a very delayed reaction and didn't reflect to the thing being thrown at him. So it's like, oh well, a dead cat wouldn't do that. A dead cat would like get hit by the thing too.
Yeah.
Woo! Hello, s'mores.
Hello, pain!
See, that's funny because he touched a hot thing out of the oven, and to like cool it off, he just dunked his hand in a jar of milk.
Yeah. And also he repeated himself slightly when he said hello s'mores, and then he burnt himself and said hello pain because it hurt because he burnt himself.
Yeah, it was syntax, repeated syntax.
And of course, he had just like spent the time to like perfectly pour out exactly how much milk he needed, right up to the brim. So,
And the milk did a little spilly.
It did, yeah. But he doesn't seem to mind. He's just happy that it's cold, and his burn is now cold.
Yes.
Yeah, I've read about prison, and it ain't fun.
That's funny because prison is in fact ain't fun, and it ain't ever been fun.
No comment.
Wait, you can't lock me in here. I'm on the honor roll.
That's funny because it implies that smart people don't get arrested. It's also like a sort of like a class system in middle school and high school, where like the honor roll kids are like the good kids, and they're like better than the other kids, and like that makes him special. So like he's too good to be arrested.
Yeah, he's trying to like justify his reputation by saying that he's on the honor roll.
Yeah.
I don't belong in prison. Prison is for scum and lowlifes.
See, that's funny because he said derogatory things about people in prison in front of other people who are in prison.
Not to mention the fact that he himself is in prison.
Yeah, and then the other prisoners looked at him, like what?
Except for you guys. I'm sure you're all wonderful people. Maybe later we can all get together and
Let me out of here! I have a piano lesson!
That's funny because he got caught saying that all the people in jail are scum, and he noticed that they noticed he said that, and he tried to smooth it over a little bit, and then he realized that it wasn't working, and once again bade the guards to let him go because he had a piano lesson that he had to go to. And obviously the guards do not give a single fuck about any piano lesson that anyone's ever going to give or has given in the past.
Unless it's their own.
Yeah, but probably not.
I doubt they have a piano lesson at 4.
Yeah. They're probably still on duty at 4, honestly.
Or they're like they're like on their way home because like their shift ends at 3:30, but like you gotta stay and like catch up with like the night shift people.
Yeah, because you haven't seen them all day, so it's Randy's working the night shift, and you want to say hi to Randy because you haven't seen him in a while. You guys used to work together, but then he switched to night shift so that he could stay home with his family. But you don't have a family, so you're fine with still keeping day shift.
But like you have a dog, and you keep telling him that like having a dog is the same thing as having a kid.
Yeah, and he just kind of smiles and nods, Like,
and he knows that you're full. He knows that you're full of shit, and that and you know that he knows. But it's like a little game that you guys have.
Yeah, it's kind of like when John Goodman asks Roseanne if there's coffee. Like they know the situation that's going on, but you still have to do it anyway.
Yeah.
And cut.
See, he tried to he dropped the camera.
Yeah. Because you're not supposed to drop the camera, and that's like a reason to stop filming.
Sorry.
Happens.
See, that's funny because he was playing the harmonica pretty poorly. And so Show Collar over here took it and broke it and then said sorry like it was an accident. But Josh is too afraid that he'll get beat up with any other response. So he's just like, it happens. When
Yeah.
it just surely that does not happen in nature.
No, it does not.
Wow.
Yeah, it's good.
Scintillating syndication, am I right, fellow person?
Sure, whatever you said, fellow human.
Join us next time, other organisms, while we endure